Okay, so today we're building this, or rather this, or what the heck is up with this thing? Uh, Alright, we're building. Let me get this a bit further out. This, the. Come on. This. Why is it never? Alright, that should die. We're building this. From Reconguista and G, the Catsith. Reconguista and G gave us a bunch of weird looking mobile suits. The Alpha Bullock being one. The other one, I can't remember the name, had a bunch, basically had hands on the back. It was mostly hands. Giant hands. But this one, kind of ordinary. Well, almost. Seems to have like a interesting directional shield here and wings, I guess, which fold. So maybe it won't be too bad. I mean, it looks a bit ordinary. I probably got this only because, like, I was buying other Reconguista and G kits, and, well, why not this one? Just try to get to complete the collection. Although I probably don't have all of them. That would be weird. But yeah, Catsith. It was. I remember it being like stuck in the marsh for some reason. Yeah, and I recently rewatched. Well, I finished watching Reconguista and G, and I guess contrary to popular opinion, I kind of liked it. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a bit weird, and sometimes the pacing was off, but it was okay. I mean, yeah. Anyway, we have the Catsith today. It should be somewhat simple kit to build. Hopefully it won't take me too long. Gonna have stuff to do tomorrow, so yeah, I randomly pick one which looked a bit simple. That was within reach. So yeah. I'm gonna be building this kit from 2015 apparently. So 9 years. Give or take. Alright. Let's get this box open. There we go. The usual HG sheet here with color side and black and white side here. Kind of long though. Yeah. Oh. The usual. And the instruction do something on the color side here. Yeah, really simple. No, I definitely don't have the. Yeah, I think the only thing I don't have from the Reconguista is like the ones for the backpack. Yeah, probably don't have those. But anyway, it's gonna be hopefully easy enough. Yeah, it has like beam sabers on the leg. That was a thing with like a couple of them. I think the elf pull-off does the same thing. Alright, I mean, this looks simple enough. It's a bit blocky, somewhat. Well, Looks a bit toy-like. If you look at the thing here, I guess they didn't give it as much post-processing as they usually do. It looks very plastic. Okay, so we're gonna start with, well, I should have gone get all the things out, of course. Maybe I should mute the sound. Identical runners, I think. Yep. Double legs, probably. We have some polycaps, of course. Polycaps from 2013, so I guess these were the newer generation polycaps. Although, did you have a seem like a. Normally it's like just like this thing, but this seems to have like a little addendum here. A, it says, so I guess they just added some extras. Optional. Well, it's not optional for this kit, but how do you do that? Alright. Yeah, a bit of warping on these runners here. Yeah, why do you do that? Like giving me whole runners, just two tiny parts. Like most of it is waste. Lots of runners though, lots of small runners. Separate runners here. Usually would kind of like combine those, like the multicolor ones. That'll become runner A basically with like a bunch of different things. This one didn't seem to go that route. Two runner E's, which I'm guessing are the arms. No thing of stickers with the the theme in one of the themes in Reconguista where the like the face of the mobile suit would be like light up in different colors, probably to communicate things. I mean, yeah. The show wasn't that bad, although it was a bit weird and perhaps inconsistent at times. Hold on a second. And we're back. Alright, so let's get this show on the road. That's good enough. Close enough. Alright. Yeah, the problem that we have now, we have a lot of runners, and that means flipping through a bunch of them trying to find the thing that I need. So I need runner A, which is this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to just net everything as I get them. So they are fairly small runners, so this should be doable. I need that later probably. Alright, so let's just get this whole thing off quickly. Starting with the head though, but I'm just gonna nip everything off. Runner A to start. Interesting. Probably cannot mod. I mean, it looks like it could be like a front flap. It seems to be joined together. So we might not be able to like separate them. That's an annoying angle. Can't figure out where on the chin. That was easy. Let's run a small pile of A. Oh, it would be so much better if it didn't give us runners. You just like separate all the parts. I mean, it would be fine, like say instead of having the whole like perimeter here, just like maybe have a little bit of a small bit like that attached. That would be fine. So do we need what? That's a G2, which is the translucent one, or transparent one, slightly darkish gray, slightly gray. Thing here. Get this off carefully. Alright, so another run down. A and F. And F now. Z. There we go. F. So this is A. This is whatever. I, B, C, D. Okay, F's gonna go way over there. I'm gonna put F here. Just a pile of F. So many screws though. There's way too many connections for these parts. Some of these. Yeah, it's just a regular SG kit. Just a bit weird, the number of small runners we're having here. I don't think the other Reconguista NG kits were like that, really. That's a weird, what the? Is that what one we need? It's a weird fin, kinda, whatever this is. No, it's too, okay, it's on the other side. Alright. Same shape as this thing. That was a weird random shape there. But it actually matches the other half. Alright, so there you go, solo F. Assume F is gonna go there. Alright, so A blah blah. What are you? F. Okay. So start with the head here, which is this. We need A8, A9, A1, A2, A10, which is this one, F13, which is this one, polycap, PC1, polycap 1, which is the neck, or has been for so long, the very common neck polycap there. Trying to line it up to where it's supposed to go. Probably start filing in there, just a couple of small nubs there, nub in there, and I got heated, they call it. Okay, so, and then we shall need one or two. Hold up now. Is it either or like? I don't think either will fit. So either, okay, so either you put this underneath or you put this over, I guess. But not both, because like if it's over it will like match the curvature of the thing here, but if it's under it will be flat in that thing. Oh shit, there you go. Out of focus. Alright, so let's see. Do we want it under or do we want it over? And we have a clear piece, so just let's do it under. It'll probably look a little classy, or if it's underneath the glass. And stick, well, yeah. Then you find a stick or something to kind of reach in there and get that in place. Yeah, because the one which is wider would kind of wrap on the curved surface. So we take that, and we need another stick to pop that in there, like so. Anything else on there? Try not to scratch it, of course, and leave fingerprints on the inside where you're going to be able to reach and clean it. There you go. Not too bad. I mean, you can always like put this on top if you like get sick of this look, but it looks okay. Okay, so then A9 and A10 on the sides somehow, like so. Oh wait, hold on. We need A2 first. Yeah. This one needs a little bit of help. just a little smidge here. Some nubs and a few more nubs here. The horizontal expansion of the plastic when you cut the nub sometimes goes into the gaps. Alright, so that, and then this goes in here. Probably should. Just this little polish here. I mean, the nubs are very small, so which is in part thanks to having sharp nippers. Managed to fix these somehow by very, very carefully filing it. Probably shouldn't, something you shouldn't attempt unless you're very stable with your hands. You don't like misjudge the angle, but yeah, it's working quite well now. Alright, and then these two. The little crest thing on the head. It's an interesting thing about, a thing, not sure if it's interesting, about Reconguista NG is that the model suits usually don't have model numbers, like how the RX-78-2 has the model number RX-78-2, or the Zaku, things like MSM-06 and what have you, Zaku 2, so stuff like that. Whereas in Reconguista NG, they just have names, they don't really have serial numbers. And it goes in line with that, like the whole, I mean, it's a very hippie kind of situation, and that universe is supposed to be not exactly following Universal Century, but like thousands of years after the collapse of Universal Century. And even for a while there, people were actively practicing cannibalism and eating, like they had a second-class citizen group called the Gundam, which they ate. So yeah, Reconguista NG is like weird, like the story and all that. And yeah, it has a very strong return to nature message. Anyway, that was the head, which I just dropped. And there we go. Head. So let's put that somewhere over there. Okay, body. So A6 and that one. And almost used up all the A's. Okay. So then we see this long thing over there. So okay, I'm gonna get all the parts of this one as well. This is, I mean, this kind of, yeah, it's kind of a large winged thing. Maybe you should try to get like the other, like, because like after you watch the show, you kind of want to build kits that you're missing. You notice like the different, well, features. It's like a little more, makes it a little more interesting, like when you see them in action. So you kind of want to build them even though like the kits might not be that interesting, or well, I think Bandai had, or Sunrise, or someone kind of had like beef. Well, they didn't. Maybe they didn't. I mean, Reconguista didn't do well. Like it wasn't terribly popular. Which is kind of a shame. It's weird. It deserved at least like. You should watch it for the weirdness. It has the same, well, similar energy to Turn A Gundam, which is another. I don't know. Do people like Turn A? I don't know, because Turn A is kind of is also weird. It has the same. It basically feels like it is the same universe. It is following Universal Century and following Reconguista NG. A similar-ish art style, not exactly, but character design feels similar. Especially the Kuntala Fable here person. Like the... Wait, was that Char person? I can't remember. Person with glasses. It's like tradition to have one of those. I can't remember if there was one in Turn A. It probably was. Turn A was kind of like very different. Unlike a technologically advanced society, it was the opposite. Low-tech people finding mobile suits, including a Zaku at one point. And that's a whole lot. Okay. But yeah, those two put back to back, you can kind of see like, hey, that's kind of a reference to this and that, and so on and so forth. Okay. But yeah, I should definitely give that a watch, in my opinion. And we also need H, which is somewhere. H2? Where's H1 then? Okay, H2. That's it, just yeah, seriously. Those nipples for this thing on its own runner. A waste of plastic. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you guys. Hello, Kinrobot. Welcome back. Hello, Kaze-kun. So, yeah. I was just rambling on to myself while I was doing this. Yeah, G-Self is, I mean, it's a G-Self. It has, you could see like the precursor to Turn A in there. Semi-magical mobile suit with weird powers. Yeah, the interesting thing about it was all the backpacks you had, which was kind of, I guess, the point of it. I mean, they were kind of probably... It was like... I mean, there's always tie-ins to, like model kit line, a Gunpla line, whenever there's a new Gundam show, obviously. But yeah, they probably like designed like the multiple backpacks for the G-Self, with the intention of having multiple kits, which they did have multiple kits for. What the hell was this one? Yeah, it was C. Oh, that's a C. Okay. Wait, this is the. Is this? Looks okay. No, oh, that was a cockpit, but it's not. It's just a thing. Oh yeah, the other thing about Reconguista is like apparently all the mobile suits have built-in toilets I thought I imagined it, but no, it's actually true. Like, yeah, they only showed like in a couple of episodes. But yeah, people, they're always like drinking. They always staying hydrated in combat. For some reason, you always see them like holding bottles and sipping like straw, plastic bottles with like a bendy straw. So yeah, there's a bunch of weird things. Kind of how like in the old, I guess, I can't remember which review it was, or even might be like the original Gundam. Whenever they were in space, like they would make a point of showing people grabbing on to I don't need this. Grabbing on to like various handles so that they don't like float off into space. Okay, let's move this. PC2, which is the new and improved shoulder, well, armpit polycap. Mentioned like the been following, been up to like many of the older high grade kit using the 1999 polycap sheet had that the polycap that was used for the arms was actually, well, they never, at some point they stopped using it for the arm because it was just not the best option, and they ended up like always finding ways to repurpose that that polycap for like other random things. But yeah, then at some point they updated the polycap sheet, and now a bunch of them use this new polycap for the get it there, like arm connection socket. Alright, so this, and then in the back we have that, just this little twist here, little twist there, and should slide in, and come on, there we go, slides right in, more or less. There's a few gaps. Nothing to grab out. Alright, and then we need C. This. This. Yep. C4. Which is this. Let's give this a polish. They're rare? Well, I mean, I guess it's not very popular. I didn't realize they were rare. I mean, it seems like because Bandai makes all their kits, I mean, most of the kits in Japan, and it's like it's only a couple of factories, I believe. So they're always building. So not always, well, they might not always be able to meet demand. And I guess, well, Reconguista isn't that popular of a show. Should I put this one first or the other one first? Oh, let's do that one first. This is C4 onto whatever this is. It's simple enough, this kit. Let's see, what do you... Wow, this is ridiculous. Like, it looks like... Okay, let's try popping this off and see if it does anything else. If it's any better. Alright, so if I remove this... Nope. Okay, just as bad. But yeah, you could probably kind of... Like, if you were to... do something like this, for example. Just like shave a little bit off of this. Shave a little bit off of that. Don't be horrified. Modding your kits is kind of part of the experience. It's not exactly kit bashing, but it is allowed. So you can do like get a little bit more range. Well, barely. A smidge more range, basically, if you like just cut this a little bit. But yeah, it's like yeah, I don't know why they do that. Like, it's always like the waist. You think, oh, it's gonna have some good motion, but now it's just like a tiny little. Okay, it moves a little bit more now, but yeah, it's always like a tiny little amount of movement here. Yeah. All right, so that's okay. That's it. Oh, that is all. That is the whole waist. The whole. Wait, hold on. What do I use this for then? Oh, that's probably for the wings. Yeah, this is the whole chest. Alright, so we're done with that. But yeah. If the, I mean, probably the large ones, I can't remember, like, the ones with the backpack were kind of expensive for the G-Self, like the the variations of it. The only reason I didn't buy it was, like, I guess what I was thinking at the time was that, I mean, I already have the G-Self. Why would I get the exact same kit with just like few extra option parts? And just rebuild the same thing multiple times. But yeah, now that I've seen the show, I kind of wanna get those different backpacks, at least the larger ones. The Salt backpack and the Perfect backpack, I think they show up later in the story there. So hold this like that. You then go in here. That doesn't move, does it? No, it does not. Trickery, I say. Okay, wait. It's on the wrong side. Not like this. This way up. And into the little notch there. There we go. And then F8. Oh, it told me to do F8 first, and then F. I did the opposite, but oh well. No. This, and then F9 and polycap 4. I don't think there's any. Yeah, I think I read somewhere that like Bandai didn't make any master grade version of Reconguista G kits because, or maybe there are ones, I don't know, but I don't think there are. But like they didn't make any because it didn't do that well when it aired. I mean, the show starts out kind of throws a lot of exposition. Well, not exactly exposition, just throws a lot of stuff at you in the beginning. Takes you like somewhere until the second half. It's like 26 episodes, so like the second core. So yeah, it takes you a while to like get the hang of what's going on. Am I doing this right? Okay, this on top. This is fixed to the back, which is always a shame when they do that. Like, it clearly is like a skirt. Like, this is supposed to be hinging on this thing here, but it is fixed in place. Kind of sad. seen like a few other HG kits do that, which is kinda... I mean, you could mod it. You could. It's a lot of effort though, cutting this accurately, and that, and building a hinge could be done. Except like the front, where do you go? These front flaps there also like joined as a single piece. The thing they could have done but did not do was like give us something to like, so we can be able to like separate it. I don't know if they even meant to be separated. It might be, it was meant to always be just one piece. I know, but this one isn't like, it isn't, this mobile suit isn't as that impressive that I would try to like spend that much time trying to mod this thing. I mean, it could be done. Like, you need to add some kind of retaining mechanism there to this little. I've done it before on, I have a few other videos where I show modding like the flaps and fingers and other things of various mobile suits. Various HG kits. So for now, we just have this, which is just one skirt flap and not two separate ones. Yeah, that's probably not gonna look great. I mean, it'll be like all very obvious holes here. Yeah, probably not worth it. Okay, you're gonna stay there. So that's pretty much it. It's very simple. So that's like 3 parts down so far. So now we're going to the arms, which is E. So the whole of E, like 2 runners worth. Who is the Gundam? It is the Catsith. Basically, it's a random mobile suit from Reconguista, which is a, well, I wouldn't say obscure, but like it's a Gundam show that didn't do well. Wasn't like, it's not as popular as the other ones. People tend to like ignore it, pretend it didn't happen. It's a bit hard to get into. But it is interesting. The same way as Turn A is interesting, because Turn A is basically the absolute end of Universal Century. It's like, say if you take Legend of Zelda and there's Skyward Sword, which is the absolute beginning of the Legend of Zelda series, like chronologically. Turn A is the absolute end. And Reconguista is kind of like it has elements in it which hint at things that will happen in Turn A. So both of them are worth a watch. I mean, and also like some people try to like pretend it's not that relevant. It's like an alternate timeline, but it's not. It is supposedly like the same timeline as Universal Century, just thousands of years in the future. And they still have Zaku's. The Zaku's are still around. like 10,000 years in the future. Like after Universal Century or something. There's people piloting Zaku's. They dug them off out of the earth and restored them. This is basically what mobile suits are. Wait, hold on. Alright, this is the same runner. It's two identical runners. So yeah, turn A. I need to like find my turn A. I do have a few of them. They're like very, very old. Like turn A like predates the Universal Century lineup. Like the mobile the kits for the Turn A Gundam are older than the NGC. I don't know if they like reissued them or like there are a few master grade ones. I think I may have the Sumo one somewhere. If I find it, maybe in a different section of the house, stored elsewhere. So I need to like, yeah, me building. So yeah, I'm building a kit a day, random kit a day. Mostly because I need to like clean up and reduce the number of model kit boxes I have, or else what nobody knows. Just but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to build one kit every day, random. More or less. Oh, like pseudo-random. Sometimes I like, if there's something within reach that looks interesting, I might go do that. This is pile E, so what else do we need for the arms? B. This is B, this is B. This is D, I think. Wait, no, this is F. This is F? No, this is F. What the hell am I doing? Nope, this isn't F. Oh, no, this is F. So F, E, you are C. So, alright, C, D, no, C, E. So B would be in the middle there. Okay. I like to like make piles of things. Piles of parts. That way it's like saves some time. Instead of having to like figure out like the shortest path to like find all the parts on this and like figure out where to cut quickly. I just like cut everything. Save some brain power, and it's like, well, it is basically quicker. Like finding the parts in the pile is easier. That was a huge up. Okay, that was a huge, I mean, sprue, but yeah. Sprue being the thing connecting the runner to the part that will, like when they're bigger like that, it might be helpful to like do a double cut. That way it is leaves a little smaller. Like say you do one cut, you leave like a margin like this. And you come in and you do a second cut. Actually, you're supposed to do like multiple small cuts. Yeah, even now, the kind of still kind of. Actually, it left a gouge, which is kind of bad. Yeah, that was not great. Let's try doing that properly. Let's find one. Okay, so normally you're supposed to do like a long. Give it a margin here. And then getting close, you do like one cut, two cuts to kind of get closer to the surface. And you're still supposed to like leave a little tiny bit left, so that way you can come in and clean up even more with some filing or sanding and what have you. It's one cut, two cuts. There we go. Have a cleaner part that way. But yeah, in the interest of time, I might just cut through. If you have very sharp nippers, it won't be an issue. Like, especially with a god hand, although that's kind of an expensive choice for nippers. These are doing fine. And these are white parts, so stress lines are less visible on white parts as opposed to colored parts. You're fine, like just cutting quickly on these. That's one. And the other one. You don't need to use such large sprues, really. Definitely could like have smaller attachments or anything. I don't know, maybe like for example, like it's a small part, you don't need. Maybe there's like some structural reason why they need so like randomly large sprues sometimes. Like this, very big, very thick. Alright. So all of that. What else do we need for this? We do have E, I think. B, what else do we have? I think whatever's left is just, oh, this thing. Do we need D? I don't think so. Just give me a second here. Oh, I'm already here, might as well. So B goes over there. B. Which one are you? G1. Well, who cares? They're just weapons anyway. Yeah, God Hand's kind of expensive. Sorry if I didn't catch the chat. Sometimes I feel like the chat is sometimes like delayed. Yeah, sometimes the messages can be delayed. Not sure how to fix that. I think there's like there's not much lag between like what I'm doing and the actual live streams for like a few seconds, but the messages reach me kind of slow. But yeah. But if you're using a God Hand, like it's yeah, it is. It cuts like butter essentially. Like it's very smooth, but you're always worried you're gonna. Well, at least I am. Break something. It is kind of. I mean, now it's expensive. I bought mine. Was like, okay, hold on. Where do you go? Assuming here. I didn't drop anything. Yeah, when I got mine, it was like $20 or something. Now it's like $60. So it's quite an increase. Alright, so where were we? We're doing the arms. So pile of E. No, this one. This one, and so this, that, and that one, and also, where's the other one? There you go. So this is E10, E6, E5. And another pair of those. E6, E5. Where are you? Oh, wait. Another one of those I need. There's one. Okay. So we need. I'm building this, basically building both arms at the same time, just to save some time here. So goes through here and goes through there. This is symmetrical. There's no front or back to this thing. Alright, so then this thing here goes there. Get rid of nubs. As you... Wait, hold on. Did I? Yeah, it seems like I did cut a bit too much on this thing. Then B15 polycap 9. There's one. There's one. Polycap 9, which is this one. Unusual polycap for the wrist. Long. Alright, so keep this. There's no front to this thing. What are you talking about? Oh, there is a front. Okay, so this way is the front. So it goes like this. Tries up the top far as it goes. Yeah, there's like a little notch, I guess you would call it, and that's where the thing goes there. So just like line up the little notch with the thing, and there. Alright, then we need B11, B12, this, and where's the last one? Come on, like this. Sometimes parts will hide under other parts. Get rid of some of the larger nubs there. And then I think those are the ones with the very large connecting screws. But it seems okay. It's like not too visible, especially on, well, on white parts like this, like the stress lines aren't that much of a problem. They're not really sharp. So we'll do it like this with a little notch pointing that way. The part goes like this. Actually, should line up the hole with the thing. That's interesting. Alright, and then you add the cover over here. Yeah, it fits alright. I mean, don't need to loosen it anything. Okay, same thing on this side. This way. You pop this in and pop that on. There we go. Well seated there. Alright, so we have the beginnings of the arms. Now, polycap free, we need polycap free times 2 for the shoulders, B14, B13, E1. These things, for whatever reason. Yeah. Oh, the manual says, yeah, it might be the case that if you're building, like, yeah, sometimes some kits require like half glue, half, well, not half glue, like some small parts require glue, but some parts require don't require glue. I built like I think it's a while, like not too long, like 2 months ago yet. I think it took me like 3 separate 3 hours, or like 2, I don't know, it took me like multiple sessions to build. What was it called? 5-Star Stories. I forget what the name of the mecha was, but like it was basically, it was a mess of either glue, some parts were not glued on, and some parts were, which was kind of a, yeah, it was a not the most pleasant building kit, model kit building experience I've had. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta use a bit of glue, preferably plastic cement. You shouldn't use, I mean, you shouldn't use crazy glue or like super glue or some other kind of like cyanoacrylate, it's called, type glue, which it'll stick, but it'll probably damage the plastic a little bit. It'll like eat, like it's a bit, it'll dissolve the plastic a little bit more. I mean, it could basically damage it. So they could probably use plastic cement is always better. So anyway, B16. This here and this is of course the Tamiya one, which everybody likes, which is always very popular. But yeah, it usually comes with a small bottle. The only reason you didn't get I got the Tamiya was like for the brush. That's like the most useful thing out of it. You can replace the inside with like, I mean the original Tamiya plastic cement is very good. It's very like, it's extremely fluid. It's like it will like shoot into the various gaps very quickly. But I mean, you can always like use, there's very thin plastic cement that is sold in bulk. Got like a gallon size can of plastic cement, which is probably gonna last me like a lifetime, and then my great grandchildren can still use it. We'll still have leftover plenty for their model kits, assuming the Earth survives. Apparently, it's only what, up until 2040, and then the world ends. Did you know that? If you didn't, well, the world is about to end in about 2040. Like it's gonna be irreversible, as if it's already not already irreversible. Climate change things, something or other. Well, the world's been ending for a while now. If you grew up in the 90s and 80s, like every story, piece of fiction was, the world has ended, civilization has collapsed, it's the end. So we're used to it by now. There's news of like UFOs being real, or at least US government not denying that they exist anymore, and people just don't care. Instead, we're here just building model kits. I don't know how we went from plastic cement to aliens, but here we are. Okay, so this is B17, goes into this thingamajig here. It should butt sheet. It does not, but it kind of it squeezed on. Okay, there you go. Squeezes on this thing. And then you go there. You go there. It doesn't matter really. I mean, oh wait, hold on. Does it? No, it does not. These are very symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which arm you use where. You can just, well, I guess try to make the thin part here, because you guys see the gap. Make it go on the inside. It's here. Oh, actually, it's because the arms are identical. It goes in the. There's no way you can get around it. It will. Yeah, it will always be like on the right side of the arm there. Anyway, we have hands. Should talk about that. The hands are very pink. What the hell? Yeah, like sometimes you have pink parts instead of red sometimes, and I think the reason they do that because the red would show up too dark for some reason. I don't know, but I don't think it had pink hands or parts really. In the anime, it was probably red. Oh, I have pink hands. Wait a sec. Oh, it's over there. Okay, all of the H1. So, and here. Oh, we do get 2 open hands, which is nice. Occasionally I've seen like they only give you like 1 open hand. And tell you that, well, that's all you get. Should have molded the whole thing in one piece, I feel. It's only getting 1 gun hand. This one kind of like, well, actually, probably should assemble the gun hand just now. Just wait until you get the actual gun and just I'll place it on there instead. There's only 1 gun. Yeah, only 1. Wait, where do you... Oh, the beam sabers go on the feet. That's right. So I'm gonna leave this over there for the whatever comes later. Okay, so these is with H, so all the way over there. So hand, this one goes here. That one goes there. Yes. Why do you have pink hand? This like sticks out quite a bit. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Glue guy is expensive. That's why like I have very few. Like I have to like really justify buying them. That's why I have like so many Bandai kits. They're not expensive. I mean, relative to the quality that you get, they're not that expensive. They're like really good value for money. But now, oh, this is very thin. But now we do have like those third parties coming up. Knockoff brands. Well, not exactly knockoff, but they are, they imitate Bandai. Okay, so do I even need? I don't know. Well, I only have 1 runner left and beam sabers, I guess. So might as well just nip those off. Which? I'll move love. Okay. It is a very squeaky kit, if I recall. At least the one I built was very squeaky. Because they use ABS parts for like the joints, so it is. It squeaks. Interesting weapon. Oh, it does have a muzzle. I thought it didn't have one. It was just like a flat block, but now it does have a muzzle here, which won't come off. Oh, there it is. And now the feet sabers there. So this is G1. So yeah, I'll go over there. There's a lot. There's this wide spread of piles, like all the way. I think that's all the runners. Well, except this thing, but I guess I can just twist those off. Well, probably shouldn't. Do I even wanna? I mean, I kinda wanna see how that looks. I usually don't do the beam sabers because, I mean, it's simple enough. Just poke it in a stick, in a little handle, and there you have it. So I'm gonna put these away, so I don't need them anymore. I don't want them getting damaged by anything. Alright, so that's beam sabers over there. Alright, so where was I? I did all the arms, blah blah blah. Now, oh, actually, I mean, so let's put some markings on there. 4, 3, 4 and 3, so those pink things, I guess. Hey, why not? Let me do it. I think, no, it's only 1 hour 18. Okay. So, 3 goes vertical, 4 goes horizontal. Okay, let's get 4 first. I mean, you should, well, I'm probably never gonna paint this one, so might as well. I don't think I'll live long enough to be able to like properly finish all my kits. It's a terrifying thought. There's so many model kits. I definitely don't have enough space to display all of them. I would need to be like a bajillionaire with like 2 or 3 mansions. I think that's what Mark Zuckerberg did. He basically bought multiple houses adjacent to each other just so he could store his stuff. I think that's the story that I read one time. Nice thing about stickers is that they deform a bit to kind of match whatever it is you're applying them on. Do not try to deform them too much because they could rip if the pocket is too deep. This is good enough. This probably works better than the plastic one. Who's that even for? I missed it already. There. It probably goes on the wings. We shall see. It is relaxing to apply stickers, oddly enough. Or the side decals can be a bit stressful. Well, sometimes stickers are stressful, but when they behave, it's actually quite fun. Worst kind of stickers are the ones that just are too small and kind of just don't stick, and then they randomly fly off and get lost, and you find them stuck to your thumb after looking all over the place with them. Alright, the last one here. That was a random detour we took here. The stickers. There we go. Gives it a little bit of personality, I guess. Normally you should probably like paint and like apply like markers to like to the panel lines, accent everything into accent before you'd apply stickers or decals or what have you, but yeah, I mean, this is fine. This is just a Catsith. It's not a super special mobile suit. It's just a, like, it had like 2 episodes it appeared in, and then it got stuck in a swamp. There's like some random bits of like cartoonish comedy in Reconguista NG. It's a bit weird. Like, whoever, I guess the director was like, his vision is like stuck in the 70s. That kind of random shenanigans was considered normal. Okay, so this, that. Oh, hold up. Did the connection just drop? Anyway. I got disconnected for a second. I don't know how long. But yeah, anyway, if you're joining us just now and you're interested in this kind of thing that I'm doing, please consider subscribing. I build a model kit, usually something of Japanese origin, like some kind of mecha or gunplow or something, made by a Japanese model kit manufacturer every day, or most days. Occasionally I'll skip a day because, well, I need to get some rest sometime. But yeah, this is what I do here. So welcome to subscribe and be a part of the audience. I guess that's how it works. So this is E14, E13, E7, And we do 2 of them, so for both legs. Okay, hold up, it said something about here. This one points that way. The other one does. I mean, they're from identical runners, so they should be identical no matter what. Yeah. Or are they? They are not. What the hell? Oh, it's just because I put it on. Okay. Alright, so that'll do. So this goes like that. Okay, and then B7 and B8 times 2. That's not it. There we go. So then that one goes on there. Like so, I think. This and like this. We shall get rid of these nubs on the side a little bit. Very gently. And on the other side, we have this, which goes thusly. Still up to clean up here. Alright, and then we need F6, which are these ones. Polycap 6. These things. So you just bump this in there. Use a stick to kind of push it along the way. Maybe you'll need to push it against a table or something just to get it in there. No good, because if you don't, like this is supposed to be like a, well, there's a little feature here where it kind of clips at the end. If you don't put it all the way, it might come out while you're just moving it around. Alright, B6, which are these. Alright, so then this goes here, that goes there, it goes like this, it goes like... Wait, what? Oh, this one goes like this. Alright, and then it is... Does it patchy? I don't know if it patches. We shall see. You're gonna patchy or not? Patchy? It does not patchy. What is it doing? Trying to push this in. Okay, problem is you shouldn't, like if it's not going in, don't force it. Something could be amiss. Okay, so I got this. Let me try it without that. Am I missing something? Might there be something? No, it does say to like, it does seem to go in all the way. So let's try this again. Let's try it without. Okay, now it goes in all the way. What the heck? These are symmetrical along this axis, I think, so it doesn't matter which one I use. Okay, let's try this again. So this one goes like this. Anyway, if you're joining us for the first time, do subscribe. Oh yeah. You know the drill. I'm trying to get this thing in there, so while we do that, hit that subscribe button. Okay, there we go. That was a bit awkward. Alright, on the other side, looking ahead a bit there, so you hold it like this. This one goes like this and goes in like so. And then you press it. It seems like it needs to, you need to wiggle it a bit, I guess, so it like finds the right spot to like go in. Kind of wiggle it side to side until it like catches on to whatever bit inside it needs to like go in. Those are the upper thighs. Now, polycap 7, which is this one, and polycap 8. For these ones are annoyingly hard to get off. I'm just gonna cut it with this. I already put my nippers away, so I'm not gonna. Alright. Polycap 7, blah, blah, blah. So this one and this one, so this and this and that. So then is that a frame arm thing, or is that a move love thing? The stylet. I don't know how you say it. No. Okay. And we also need the feet sabers there. So, and then E9, so lots of pieces going to leg. Just kind of a big gouge here. Let's do this. So, frame arms, yeah. I have one. Well, I wanted to get like some of the older, like very long time ago, like some of the frame arms, but I guess they came up with a new video game for frame arms. So there should be like newer kits for frame, but they are very expensive. The boxes look big. I haven't built it yet, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try to build it. If I reach 250 subscribers, maybe I'll build one of those. It's a very, very old box I have of frame arm. I don't like the some of them like look like they basically like, how to put it, like those giant excavators. Give me that. It looks like those giant like machines that they use to like dig coal mountains sometimes. I know what I'm talking about, but yeah. Frame arms does look nice, but I sometimes I don't know if it's like actually gonna look like that once I build it, because the pictures you see on the box and they put like on the store page when they're selling it, those are like completed models with like they've spent a lot of effort like cleaning it up and all that, so, and painting it and doing all sorts of like treatments to it, and maybe some Photoshop, I don't know, some lighting effects. So when you actually build it in person, it looks like a bit disappointing. So I don't know yet. I'm kind of hesitating to do that, to build it. Okay, so then this goes on here. Bachin, it says. Bachin, right. I'm basically not even looking at the instructions at this point. I'm just guessing how this should go together. Am I a new type? Come on, you're supposed to Bachin. That's a very disappointing Bachin. Bachin. Well, no. Maybe I'll try on the other one. No. It's not touching at all. Oh, now it did. What the heck? Needs to go at an angle. Yeah, just a little bit. Yeah, this one's supposed to probably go the opposite direction, like so. Oh, does it even? Yeah, there we go. It's a bit counterintuitive. Alright, so then I'm assuming this and that. Cover the knees. This is be free. Covers the knees and holds the hinge. Okay, that's not too bad. That's an interesting mechanism. I like how it clicks together. A switchblade with a at the end of a leg, a beam weapon switchblade kind of thing, which is interesting. Let's build the other one. Okay, so ankle polycap goes here, knee polycap goes there, the knee polycap to the shin polycap to the ankle polycap. I don't know how the song goes. Alright. And there you go. Just remove. Nubs aren't that bad. Okay, nubs are fine. So this goes here, click, Apache. This one goes there. Just get rid of some of those nubs before you put it in, so it will fit nicely. Okay, so then like so. And then finally the knee cover, which is be free. And the original design itself is very symmetrical and kind of simple. But still, I mean, it's not too bad. It looks okay. It doesn't really look like a mobile suit that. I mean, it's not a Gundam, but it is. It's alright. This goes in there, and then we have double jointed knees. I think. Yeah, we do. I know what the angle on this is. There we go. Kind of awful. Wait a second. No, that is correct. No, that is correct. Yeah, it kind of like, it lines up with this thing. Like, it makes an arc. Like, this is an arc. Okay. Somebody had fun with a compass when designing this. Whatever, like, French curve, whatever thing ruler they use to make those. It's a nice curve there. Lines up. Probably looks good in a military parade. Which I think what this whole thing was designed for in the series. It was kind of a thing to rally people and make them go to war. So this, that, and this. These are the rest of the B parts. No, E parts. Wait, hold on. B. So B10, B9. I need C. C5 and C5 and D5. These, I think, yeah. And then we build this like so. So we start with B9 and like this. And then we just join these two together where needed. And yeah, the feet are identical and symmetrical, so easy to build. Alright, so then I don't need this. I thought I did, but I guess not. Then this clips on there, Hachi, and Hachi, or not. There we go. And then on the back we have, it's a weird shaped foot. Yeah. Looks like it would sink in the marsh, which it did. It's one thing I remember of this one. Yeah, the thing about Reconguista, it's like the theme is they're trying to like save the earth, which is kind of what Char wanted to do with the whole exterminate all the humans thing, kill all humans on Earth. Oh wait. I think originally he was like trying to get them to go to space or something. And he was like, kill them all, save the Earth. Which is not a new idea. Humans are the problem, usually. So if you get rid of the humans, no more problems. Human problems are caused by humans. And yeah, it seems like, yeah, I mean, I'm talking about the marsh this thing sunk in. It's like a lot of wildlife, and I'll tell you, it's like many, like intermediate scenes, I guess, transition scenes, were like of wildlife and jungles and stuff all over the place on Earth. They're trying to show how the Earth had recovered from people stopping, no longer using technology. Some kind of religion banning technological progress up to a point. Huh. That's a weird toe. But yeah, it is an interesting, well, interesting series. Interesting, that's it. That's pretty much what it is. Confusing, another word for it, at times. Confused as well. But yeah, people should definitely give Reconguista NG a watch. Okay, that's okay, looks like a wrench. I mean, it's kind of sleek when you look at it from a certain angle. Looked a bit weird and boxy on the illustration, but in person it's okay. It's like nice curves sweeping around, and it like terminates into this weird foot boot kind of thing here. If you don't think about it too much, it looks like a boot. not a big flat mobile suit foot. Alright, so that's their thing. Wait, am I playing in the wrong direction? Okay, like this. The legs are symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which way you put it. So yeah, that'll do. So we have the legs. Alright, legs. Now move on to an assembly. But we're not going to do that just yet. First, we're going to build the rest of the parts here, which is the wings backpack. Okay. Build the backpack. So we need this, that, polycap E and polycap. Wait, there's no E. There are these things. Okay. You pop this in there, you... Does it go in all the way? No, I guess it does. That was dangerous. Careful not to break pegs. I hope that is correct. We shall see in a minute. It does say to put it flush against this, so... Now you take this thing, and which is... Okay, so one, you do this. That way, okay? Goes in like that. Two, you take F, this thing goes in this way, like so. Just press that in, nice. Okay, so if we see 3, which is the little cap thing here, which goes which way? That way. Alright. And then we need E2. No, E2 is supposed to go on C8. Well then. Probably upside down. What the heck? No. Alright, I guess that works. I think those they are T-shaped, so like they inclined anyway. Let's get in there and push. Alright, so we have this, and then E3 goes on there. Just this extra nubs as needed. So then it goes on here. Not cheap. And there. Okay. Now the bits here. So this, that, and that. So, oops. Just goes on there. Just make sure there's no nubs in the way. Doesn't seem to be. Maybe here. Wait a second. Alright, so I may have, I don't think I, well, I haven't used drill bits much on this build. It's too big. Yeah. So probably should, just in case I need to like take these apart again. Okay, so that should slide in. Just like so. This one goes in here. Might want to press down on it a bit. Okay. And you're supposed to do something. Okay, put the black. Why a sticker though? Could have just painted that black, but oh well. We're doing all the stickers, I guess. It is a bit lopsided, but I feel it's gonna be hidden anyway. Alright, so we got these two black parts there, so we need these things, so that just slides on there. This is part what? H16. So I guess the pink is supposed to be like glowing red. Why would the hands be pink though? It's a weird combination there. That should be hard. Now G1 and G11. And this. Or puts in like this. Bachi. Is that right? Nope, that is wrong. Like this. Nope, that is still wrong. Let's get this. Okay, holding it like this thing goes over there. That one goes like this. Nope. Like this. Wait, that is exactly what I did. I think. Alright. That is correct. So now it's a bit loose at this point. Alright, so then we got this. This is quite large. Very large wingspan here. I'm assuming we just put the stuff on the back. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to do that. I was supposed to do that in the beginning, and I forgot. Yeah, this was meant to be in here the whole time. Okay, this is a bit too tight. I mean, it's meant to be tight for it to like hold everything together, but too tight. Wait, it's hole number 2. Just a little twist. How are we doing for time? Hey, exactly 2 hours. Almost done. I mean, it took less than 2 hours to build because it was the intro and boxing and all that. There we go. Well, it's losing a little bit easier. Creaks a bit, but that's okay. Okay, that's the backpack for this thing. Quite a large thing. Now, C1 and C2. Clean those a little bit. Those landing gears? I don't think so. Those are landing gears. What are those here? Not sure why this is here, but it is there. Slides in there. So, and then, okay, oh, gun's easy enough. You just the weapon, which is just same old thing of 2 lumps of, well, 2 slices just pressed together, and just a occasional little extra there. Alright, so then you put the gun hand directly on it. Right. down a bit. Does it escape? Yeah, it is very firmly on there. This one does not have a problem of wobbly things. There's a hole here, not sure why. Probably to clip it on something. We also have a shield. The shield one is mounted on an extra arm there. Oops. And number 2's here, 1.5 here. Slide this on. Like this. Nice two-tone shield here. And then we do the arm that holds the shield, which should be simple. So take this, take that. Wait. We start with this. Hold this like that. This is F12, F into F10, and F11 on the other side. And then F1 on top. The cross thing on the back here. So then this one goes there, Pachi. And this one goes there, and should Pachi, which direction are you supposed to go though? No, that way. Pachi. Well, didn't Pachi that way, but it does clip in. It does like stay in. So we got. Oh, I see. So the idea is you need to remove one of these, and this one has the same shape. Although where does the shield come from? Nobody knows. Shield goes in, shield goes out. It's a complete mystery. But you have to keep these somewhere, I guess, if you want to mount the shield. Just gonna put this on here. Okay. So now, assembly time. All the parts. Where's the waist? Let me see. Oh, it is right here. Never mind. Okay, so it does not have side skirts. So we start with the legs and the waist. Let's go up with it. Alright, let's get this built. So, this goes there, and like. And then torso. Arms, yeah. Finally, the head. You look like a, no, it's a very robot-looking robot. Very blocky, with like lots of blinky lights. So yeah, I mean, like, yeah, that's a weird vibe you get from Reconguista NG. It's like whoever, like the image you get is like, this is what they think sci-fi was in the 1970s and what have you. Has the same vibe as the original. Well, not exactly. I mean, the original Gundam kind of broke away a bit. It was a bit more real robot versus sci-fi robots, I guess. Mechas, and they weren't called robots, they're mobile suits. The autonomous ones are called mobile armor. Aliens. You're missing it. Okay. Aliens. That's what it is. They're from the moon. They're aliens. But really they're people. But they could be aliens. They're on the dark side. Well, you get the idea. That's from the show as well. So we only have 90-degree angle on this thing. Okay. Anyway. Then you put the backpack. The standard frame measure peg thing here system. That so you could probably swap any other. Well, most like HG backpacks use the same system. You have this arm, which I don't recall from the show, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. Alright, so it goes like this. So it turns and shield in the face. I'm trying to say hello, and then this is like, that's a shield for anti-COVID, I guess. It's a face shield. How you doing? Alright. Yeah, no, I can't see its face at all. But yeah, it's a nice shield. I mean, there was a, what was it? There was another Gundam. Yeah, Gundam, but it was maybe GM. Might have been a GM. With like lots of shield, and also there was one in what's it called? Build Fighters that had many shields. This is supposed to touch together, but I'm guessing, or at least line up, I guess. This is not exactly. Oh, it's supposed to go a bit further, I guess. Yeah, this is supposed to, I mean, it looks like it's touching, though not quite. So you can have the shield either, well, actually, no. The shield has to be on this thing. It doesn't have an attachment for the shield on its arms. So the shield stays on this. And it's like, just there. It is supposed to be on, yeah, it is on the left side. Okay. Anyhow. So you do have the weapon if you choose to put it in there. The other fun part is this switchblade leg thing, where you can like, oh wait, the blade is a bit curved. So we're doing the review, I guess, now. We've done building. This was the, this is the Catsith from Reconguista NG, 1/204 per scale. Built, there you go, live. And it has this thing, which is, oh, it can kick, look at that. It can do splits. Oh, I think that was a move it had like this, and then it would spin. Let's try to get this more in frame. Okay, I need to. Yeah, so basic idea is like you have, I think, I don't remember. Maybe this was a move it had, maybe I'm imagining it, but I feel like it would make sense if it did. So when you're putting these on, be careful you don't like over, you like, be careful when you're bending things. Okay, so then this goes here. The toe goes all the way down to basically allow you to kind of do that. Then you can kind of guide. There you go. So now you're basically a ballet dancer with a giant plasma streams coming out of you. I don't know what am I supposed to do with this. I guess it's an umbrella. But yeah, you're basically spinning around, and that's how you do stuff. Okay, that's quite spread, I guess. I didn't expect that. But yeah, it seems like yeah, you can do that. You can go, oh, pointe. Literally. Okay, this is, yeah. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. Alright, so now that wasn't in the show, but yeah, you can do that. You're basically, that's how it got out of the marsh, maybe. It walked around on stilts. Gundam with, well, mobile suit with integrated stilts. And it's doing something. This is weird, but nice weird. I mean, this construction is simple, but it does weird things. So, I guess, yeah, Reconguista NG delivers again. I think the G self is the most normal. The mobile suit, not a lot. All of them are kind of weird. Right, so you can do some weird things with it. Yeah, I think that's the thing about. I feel. Well, some of them are kind of normal. Some of them are a bit weird. This is one of the more weird, like slightly weird. At least the legs are weird. Those energy, the beam sabers inside the thing here can do some weird things with it. Yeah, it does have a hole here for the action base if you ever need one, so you could probably have it. I mean, I don't know if you have space for that, but like, yeah, you can basically do like those end up having a very long reach. That's another theme, I guess. Like lots of mobile suits in Reconguista NG have like beam sabers in their legs, I guess, because longer reach, I guess. Instead of like with the hand, you can actually kick them. And okay, you can do that even. It's a kung fu thing. Can you balance with this? Probably not. You might need to remove the backpack. Can you do this? Yeah. Yeah, you can. I don't know if I'm... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh. I guess the field of view was a bit off the whole time. Now, something. You can do that. I mean, yeah, it's okay. And you can do some fun things with this. The legs have surprising range of motion. The knees don't bend that much. But I don't know what I'm trying to do here, but I'm gonna see it through. Okay, maybe you need to put your legs down. Hey. Okay, fine. Stay there. But yeah, that's the Catsith from Reconguista. It is a fairly simple thing to build, it's not terribly complicated. The arms and legs are symmetrical, mostly, so you'll have a fairly easy time, as demonstrated during this build. Just like you can just nip all the whole thing and just build the arms and leg together. The head, chest, waist are very simple. They took very little effort to build. Yeah, it didn't took. I mean, this was like very short relative to like the other stuff I built, and yeah, it's alright. It's quite. I mean, it has a. It is simple. There's a bunch of stuff that do not. I guess missed out. I guess the waist is very simple. Like it. This here should have been like a skirt that like lifts and a flap that kind of like moves, but they made it fix. This one might have been like two separate things, but the way they molded it is just like one thing. It's kind of a bit hard to separate and like mod. Usually, when Bandai like designs those things, they will kind of like give you it's kind of implied like, hey, you can separate this front flap, two flaps, and have it a bit more, a bit of extra realism in there. Instead of just having like this edgy thing where you have like only one front flap that just move it in one block. But yeah, it's yeah, the knee doesn't have just like it's double jointed knee, but it only ends up with like a 90-degree bend. Although, like, this is interesting, like, there's an arc here that kind of lines up the thigh with the thing, and another arc. Yeah, so they designed it with lots of arcs. Yeah, it's a very simple mobile suit. Can you dance? I don't know. You cannot dance. Well, you can't like do the flamenco. Is that the flamenco? I don't know. Yeah, that works. Thanks, Kid Robot. Yeah, it's not. I mean, I don't know how to describe it. Like the legs are weird. I mean, this weird switchblade beam saber thing. It is a bit fragile. I feel like this can easily. It's a bit wobbly and a bit flimsy. I mean, but it kind of just clips in a little bit. And kind of does this thingy here, what it's supposed to do. And you move that back further to kind of guide it. So then, yeah. But when you're putting these on, you should probably carefully hold this and put it in so that it doesn't actually just kind of yank the whole thing. You can kind of, oops, like I just did, break things. But yeah, this is fun. It's probably best to have this on a. If you like this and you finish it, you paint it, do all sorts of things with, and yeah, you probably should put it on action base and have it like do its things. I don't think you can. Yeah, you cannot do a kick, but you're doing like some kind of. This is a ballerina. Oh yeah, dancing. Yeah, like looking with Syringy, there was lots of like, I guess, dancing in the eye catch, they call it, the bit in the middle. But yeah, this is doing some ballet moves with like a, what's it called? 12.8, I think. And it spins. And it's spinning. I don't know why, but yeah. Let's go back to, yeah, so basically it will not probably hold while I'm doing this, but it might. This could be a monumental waste of time, but I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah, okay, not working out. But yeah, I think the review is done. But anyway, if you like this, just subscribe. It will help me out with the channel here. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. Come on, just stay up. No, we could do it somehow. But yeah, well, I guess use some tack at the bottom, gonna make it hold. It does like, it has like those, it basically is ballet. So yeah, there's lots of like, you can do this then for now. And a flamenco. And this goes on the back. I mean, it has a nice backpack, which is wings, and that is not too shabby. I don't know what it's doing. Yeah. The wings come out, of course. Kinda think this is on the wrong. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what? This isn't the right. This thing on the wrong way. You don't say. Yeah, I think this whole thing is on the wrong way. I was getting some weird vibe out of this. But yeah. Almost at the end. And we find out we've been wrong all along. Hold on, here you go. So push that out. And try to get these out without breaking a peg. It's on tight. That's why you pre-drill holes and everything, so if you're in a situation where you have to take things apart, you're not screwed. Like, why am I though? I mean, it should be able to get out. Let's use this. To wedge it in there. And twist. Oops, this is not looking good. You can kind of see the stress marks appearing. Yeah, it's in there quite. Oh, that's probably why. Should have removed this one first. Oh, there we go. Phew. What the heck? What's with the... Huh? Oh, I guess it was on there. Bit of grease, apparently. I don't know if that helped at all. But yeah, let's do this properly now. So... Nope. What's the number 4? There. So this was wrong the whole time. So it goes on like this. There we go, that makes more sense. And this here goes like that. Let's get those in there. And there we go again. And press those in as needed. Well, whatever. And this one, so you can basically swap, if I'm not mistaken, you can swap the shield for whichever position you want. Or can you? I should be able to. Yeah, you can swap it. So assuming you have 2 of these shields, you probably have 2 of these. There was like a GM which had like 2 shields, and I think there was a variation in build fighters. I think Fumina's yellow something or other, and it had like 4 shields. And I think there's like a Thunderbolt one with even more shields. Well, no, 2 shields. I have that somewhere. So this one goes like this, I think. There we go. So that makes more sense. And then that goes on there. There. Now, yeah, that makes more sense. Like the wing kind of like clip on there. That's more like it. They do fold. It should, yeah, they should touch at the middle. Okay. There we go. That is more like it. So yeah, the wings fold and unfold. Unfold, I said. Unfold and not exactly lock in place, but they stay in place, and you can like fly around doing your flamenco dance moves. Where you put your shield when that happens, I don't know. I guess like this. I don't know, but you gotta do this. Where does the shield even go when you're not using it? I guess it's always just stays on the side there, creating drag when you're flying and forcing you to like continually adjust to the right. They create some drag. Okay. So like there. Let's do this again. The hands keep coming out. Yeah, I guess that might not work out with the backpack. It doesn't look as handsome. Now you're falling over. But yeah. Yeah, it's gonna keep falling off, I guess. Yep. But he can do this, I guess. And that'll do. I think I'll keep that for the exit shot. Yeah, so basically I've been playing with this for the last 20 minutes, so sorry if you were here just watching, expecting me to do anything interesting. But yeah, it's okay. It's fun, let's say that. And discovering that it is actually quite fun to play with this thing. Yeah. Yeah, the backpack, yeah, you can, like I said, you can swap that. It has the standard, like, 3mm pegs, so you can probably put it on some other. Actually, let me try that out right now. Okay, so this is our standard RX-78-2. You can remove his back. What are you doing? Oh, you're losing parts. This guy's very old. like 15 years old at this point. I don't know, like very, very old. I don't know when I got this. So, you can take the backpack off, and it should be the same size pegs here. And you should have this on here. Just like so, more or less. What the heck? Well, less apparently, because... Oh, it has like this little peg here that's preventing me from connecting. Otherwise, it would have gone in. Oh, it does, kinda. And you have an extra shield. This is coming apart kinda bad. The polycaps on this thing is quite old, and I've been probably fiddling with it too much. There you go. So yeah, well, assuming that those little things here weren't here, it would like gone in, I think, but these are needed to kind of hold if you have beam saber handles in the back. So I'm gonna go put you back where you belong some other time. Right, for now we're gonna conclude then. Yeah, this was from Reconguista and G, Catsith. It's dancing the flamenco right now. I think that's a flamenco, but it's falling over because the backpack is too large. Unless you do this, I guess. I guess that might work. Alright. So I was saying Catsith from Reconguista NG 1 to 144 scale, high grade, kit by Bandai from 2015, and yeah, it's a fun little kit. I mean, it's not groundbreaking or anything, but it has a few fun features like the legs, the backpack, the wings, I guess. It is standard, so you can use them elsewhere. And I don't know what it's doing, but it is doing a thing. Are you even gonna hold? I don't know if it's gonna fall over while I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing. Just preparing for the exit here. Here's my gearbox for the thing. Don't worry about it. The custom-made spinning platform. It's not falling over, so I guess we go with this. Doesn't make sense, but we're doing this. I didn't try the gun on, but it's just a gun. I guess you can... Wait, why would you do this? Hold on. Why is there a peg on the gun? Didn't see this. There's a peg on the gun, apparently. I don't know what it's used for, but it is there. It does not seem to do anything. Yep, doesn't, just a peg for no reason. Oh well. Maybe it's meant to hold on to it somehow, but the other hand cannot hold on to this because you don't have like gripping hand, so it just does nothing. Nope, makes no sense. Alright, that's all we have. There's also a hole here, which I don't know where it goes, but it probably was meant to have some kind of clip or something here, but it does not have it. Yeah, it is weird. I don't know. No idea what I'm trying to do with this. But anyway, this was the Catsith. Like I said, Reconguista 1/104 scale, high grade, Bandai, kit from 2015. Quite a fun thing, and doing fun things over there. Alright, I'll leave you with this, and if you're still with us, thanks for staying, and do subscribe for more wacky content like this. Unhinged, off the cuff, completely unpredictable and random, and probably not mentally sane. And yeah, there you go. Alright. See you guys some other day.